Let's play Slay the Spire Standard. I know that technically we should be playing Ironclad right now. We just played the Silent and the Defect last time, and we won on our last 2 runs. But let's go with the Silent again, because I want to get them a little bit higher on their Ascension level. Right now, Ironclad is on level 20, Silent and Defect are on level 18. So let's play Silent, Ascension level 18. Elites have more challenging movesets and abilities. It's a big up in difficulty, I think, but let's give it a go. Remove a card, random common relic, max HP plus 12, random boss relic. They're all pretty good, honestly. I think that the max HP can be very worthwhile. It makes the rests heal more. Rests heal for 3/10 of your HP, I believe, so this would heal for like 3 or 4 more HP every time you rest. It's also just more max HP for, getting rid of max HP at events. Random common relic, those are also really nice because if you take the random common relic, you might get something really good or really bad. Random boss relic also just a good one that I like. I feel like I should take the random common relic though. If you get a really good common relic, it's not going to win you the run, but it can give you a substantial advantage. And there's a lot of combat coming up and a lot of question marks to take advantage of this. We'll go random common relic. Maw Bank is pretty good. 12 extra gold per room. Doesn't matter if it's a question mark, doesn't matter if it's combat, it's just 12 extra gold. And because of that, we definitely do not want to go to the early shop. We want to go to a late shop after we pick up like an extra 100 gold, and ideally buy a good relic to basically replace Maw Bank. How I think of Maw Bank is I think of it like any relic. I think of this as any relic from a shop. Which I think is kind of what it is, right? No neutralize. This is unfortunate. It's kind of, if you wait long enough, it replaces itself with any other relic. Now, 12 gold, you'd have to go like 20 floors in order to actually get 240 gold, which is probably about what a rare relic would cost, but the little bit of trickle gold is probably enough that we can make this worth it. You get some pretty good value out of it. Flying Knee, Bane, Flechettes. This is a horrible choice. I think that Flechettes can be good, but we want to add in attacks early so we can fight elites. So I'm going to go Flying Knee, even though Flying Knee is not that good at all. But really, I just don't think there's any other option there, really. That's a pretty poor selection of cards. Bane is a good card, but the thing about Bane is I would like to add in Bane after we've already... Should have probably just played the 3 blocks. I want to add in Bane after we've already added in something that applies poison, really. Dude, this is a horrible... These enemies have just absolutely bodied me so far. Omega Weapon says Maw Bank seems like an insanely good relic. Nope. On low Ascension, yes. On high Ascension, no. On high Ascension, you want something that gives you an immediate benefit. You want a snowball. You want to have a benefit early so that you can become as strong as possible as early as possible. That's not what this relic provides. I don't really think... You're gonna be weak for another turn, but you still need to die. I don't think this is good at all. Like, yes, it's a good relic, it gives you more gold, but you have to delay going to shops for a long time in order to get maximum benefit from it. Which is not what we want to do. We want to go to shops as quickly as we can. We want to, trade away our HP for gold and then go to a shop and get something that is a 10 out of 10. That's the way I think of something like Maw Bank. You want to get as many benefits as early as possible. We're going to take 1 damage. We're taking a lot of damage as well, which is, unfortunate, but, doing what we can with what we got. We seem to be getting pretty poor luck on some of our draws. Getting, not enough attacks to kill enemies or not enough defense to block it all. I will take a dagger spray. If we fight the sentries, we're gonna want it. And hey, a event. Heal me. I want to go heavy elite path, which means heal me. We're gonna wait on Bouncing Flask. Postable. Exactly, makes everything possible. So he's gonna wake up. We might as well Flying Knee. Do a little bit of extra damage. We have the weakness potion, but we're also drawing leg sweep on this turn. So I think we should probably block. It's not a poison deck, but we win this fight by applying poison and then blocking. So that's exactly what we're gonna do. Hopefully we draw it again. Good turn for it. I wish we could have drawn leg sweep on this turn. We might use the potion. It's possible we're not killing him. Well, how much? He's doing, or he's taking 27 damage. We need to do 20 damage in the next turn. There's no way we're doing 20 damage in the next turn, so I will play the weakness potion. It's possible we could draw weakness on this turn, but... he's not dead. Gonna take another 13. I still think it was worth it for that little bit of HP that we saved. Could have been better, could have been worse. Mango, it's a 14 HP heal, basically. Terror is nice if you can upgrade it, and honestly we could upgrade it right now, but I do want to fight a couple more elites, so I'm gonna rest actually. It's a good rest for 24. The mango also does improve our efficacy of resting. But that's not a very good start. We would definitely love to have a we would have loved to have had the Terror turn 1, because we are probably going to play Terror, let's be honest. Play Terror and just try to do as much damage as quickly as possible. We can do 9, and then 7 will kill. Not bad. I think we will go for the next elite. I think we're in a good enough spot that we can probably win. Mummified Hand is a 10 out of 10 relic. If this is Sentries, that addition of Crippling Cloud is going to do good work. It's Lagavulin again. Well, we know we can live against Lagavulin. So I'm not worried. More energy next turn. He is going to wake up. Hopefully we draw Terror and Bouncing Flask. Well, it's actually horrible. He's weak for one turn, but we did not draw what we needed to draw at all. At all. You thought it was guaranteed that this elite would be Sentries? Nope. It's never a guarantee. I fucking played this poorly. We had one extra energy. It's never guaranteed what elite you're going to be fighting. It might be incentivized to be one or the other, but you can fight 2 Lagavulins, you can fight 2 Gremlin Knobs. I don't think you can fight them in a row, but you can definitely fight more than one. You know, I'm gonna put up as much block as possible. I'm gonna do it again. Take another 3. You know, I could have probably killed him had I attacked, but we're not taking that much damage, and the poison has killed him. Now, I don't think we can fight the next elite, because there is another elite option here, but I think we have to rest, especially going up against the slime. We would like to have enough HP to survive one big hit. I will take Ninja Scroll. We could get the relic that means that you cannot play more than 6 cards in a turn. Velvet Choker, but for right now, Ninja Scroll is just good. A little bit of extra damage. So I will take it. Six damage. We're not killing an enemy on this turn. I'm just going to play Survivor and take out all of their armor. It's a pretty good turn. In Enter the Gungeon, the orange heals you to full, adds a heart container and coolness. It doesn't actually add the coolness. Mango and Slay the Spire increases your max HP healing. I see some correlation, says Rapid Fire. You know, it's a good point. Never thought about it like that, but I guess magical mystical fruits are good for you no matter what game you're playing. Let me kill you. Come on, come on. Terror, cloak, distraction, prepared. I don't think we need any of these. We don't really need a second terror, I don't think. Oh my god. Couldn't find anything. I like what we have right now. Mummified Hand is amazing. We haven't had any power show up, which is unfortunate. Could we live against an elite? I don't know. I'm gonna leave. I like the deck right now. I don't want to risk it too much. I will do an upgrade. I think we're probably gonna go for either Bouncing Flask or Crippling Cloud, just for more output. We could also remove some strikes, but I'd rather, I think, go for an upgrade. We could also get Leg Sweep, but I'm gonna go Bouncing Flask. I like this. You're gonna split at 34? So I don't really want to hit you with one strike. We're gonna end turn. That was better. You think it does give coolness? The orange and Enter the Gungeon gives coolness when you hold it, not when you actually eat it, I believe. I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure that it doesn't actually give you coolness permanently. But, you know, someone might have to check that and verify. Backstab, Finisher, Dagger Throw, Acrobatics. I kind of like a Backstab. Backstab combined with 3 shivs is a lot of damage turn 1. If we can make the Terror innate or apply Terror, that's a lot of damage output. Finisher is also pretty good with the shivs, but we can't guarantee it. I'll take a Backstab just for early KO potential. We will rest because it is the Slime, who sucks. Another reason to maybe like the Backstab and the shivs is that if we get Shuriken or Kunai, that's just +1 right there, which would be awesome. Bottle the Backstab. I'll try. Oh god, this is a horrible draw, huh? Well, it is what it is. We're gonna take 14. That's why we rest against this guy. If we play Bouncing Flask, he will flip. It's actually worth it to play the strikes. This is 12 damage, the strikes are 9 each. And he's not gonna maintain the poison once he splits, so we're playing maximum damage. We want to not become frail. I will use the potion. We can hit him once. Gonna take another 2. Now we're frail. You're gonna split at 24, which means I do not want to hit you. I'd rather just take some damage. Should have played the defend, that was stupid. I don't know what I'm waiting for. Like, I don't want to split him at 22 HP. I'd rather have 3 attacks in hand and either not be weak or just be able to hit him for more. Like, I suppose we can try. That wasn't too bad. Got a little bit of poison on the other guy. We're going to take 9 damage, though. This deck is not good against multiple enemies. That's the thing. We have not added in cards that make us good against multiple enemies. Ergo, we are dead. But that's fine. We'll just restart this one. Really, any of the other bosses we win, but the Slime, because he removes the poison, he's just so effing annoying. It's okay. Silent Ascension, level 18. 2 random colorless cards. You know, for 99 gold, they could be good. Apotheosis Deep Breath, they're amazing. Apotheosis might be one of the strongest cards in the game. Now, we would love to upgrade it, and I would probably upgrade it before Elite Fights, honestly. Like, here's the thing. If we go Burning Elite, we're fighting 1 elite. If we go Right Path, we're fighting 2, but there's no camp. If we go Mid Path, we can fight 2 elites and upgrade Apotheosis before we need to play it. Against elites. Oh, it's so tempting to go Right Path for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 question marks, though. You know, 2 elites, no shops. Give me the Right Path. I'll take an Apotheosis. It's such a good card. We have to upgrade it, and if we can make it innate, we have to make it innate. Dude, that's so good. You get so much value for playing it, though. You get 1.5 times value out of attacks, 2 times value out of the neutralize, 1.6 times value out of the blocks. It is amazing. We don't need the extra energy. I don't want an attack. Acrobatics is interesting for draw. Because it's probably going to be upgraded with Apotheosis, I'll grab it. It's expensive is the thing, so we can't play it on this turn, even if we drew it. But that's why I want to upgrade it. That's why it's the #1 upgrade target right now, because it's so expensive. We need to make it cost 1. I'll play it on this turn, honestly. I think you have to play it whenever you draw it. Maybe not have to, but you really want to consider it heavily. And now, give me the draw. Give me an acrobatics, 1 attack, you're dead. Haven't taken any damage yet, been pretty happy. I will take 1 poison card. I will transform 1 strike. Give him a reflex. That's not very good, but maybe we can use it with Survivor or Acrobatics, I suppose. I'm not even going to Survivor Reflex because I don't want to draw Apotheosis. Also, could I get good question marks, please? Yes, we transformed a card, but there's no other option, unfortunately. That's no damage. Pop both our armor. Kill him next turn. You know, I would love to get... I was really hoping for the event that is like upgrade or remove or transform, because then we could have chosen to upgrade Apotheosis. That would have been perfect. This is 12 damage. No point playing Acrobatics, I don't think. I mean, there actually is. We don't need blocks next turn, so we can hold these in hand. And there's a chance that we can draw Neutralize. Getting rid of 4 blocks is pretty good. Almost certainly going to have enough damage. There you go. So that Reflex, once it's upgraded, it's pretty good. Draw 2. I will take a Bane. Sorry, not a Bane, a Leg Sweep I meant. Good block. Remove a card. I will remove a... I could remove Reflex, but I think I'm going to keep it. I will remove a Defend. We actually get through the deck pretty quickly. Just give me the draw. Give me more draw. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There it is. I think it's worth it. I think it's worth it. We block all but 2 damage. We don't do any damage on this turn, but now everything is upgraded. In theory, we should get out of the fight just fine. In fact, we're gonna not take any damage on this turn. We applied some poison. Pretty good. It's gonna be a long fight. You know, we're probably not going to draw perfectly. But we don't have to draw perfectly in order to have a good fight. I'm gonna hit you with the weakness. I know we could purge the artifact protection on the sentry on the left, but he's probably not gonna die next turn, so I want him to be weak on his next turn. And now we can just hit him. We needed the Neutralize to kill him! I didn't run the math! Oh, that's stupid. 6 points of damage taken because of a misplay. Tisk, tisk. Tisk, tisk. Apotheosis, because you're worth it. That's kind of what it is, though. We are definitely worth playing Apotheosis. 15 minus 6 is 9. You're dead. We're also purging 6 dazes, which is pretty good. Again, unnecessary 6 damage we took on the last turn, but still a very good elite fight so far. I'd say 50-50 chance we draw a defend. Not much better. Keep purging these dazes. The fight gets easier now as time goes on. We need 2 attacks or poison card. Yeah, I really wish I didn't misplay on that turn in which we took 6 damage, because we would have had not a perfect elite fight, but a more near perfect elite fight. Like, that was most of the damage that we took right there. Paper Crane, weakness deals 40% less damage instead of 25. Very good. Grand Finale is not what we want, even though it is 60 damage when upgraded. Although, Deep Breath ruins it, but Acrobatics Reflex Survivor means maybe we can make it work. It's effing horrible. Don't do it. Don't do it. 17, draw 3 or 4, draw 1 or... It's so variable, though. Apotheosis might mean that Reflex draws 1 or 2. Acrobatics could draw 3 or 4. Deep Breath shuffles. No. I really... No. I would love it if we found Fire Spirits, but let's not run the risk. Upgrade, lose 20 HP. I'm actually going to say no. I'm going to do it. Really wanted to hit Apotheosis, honestly. Frozen Egg. Probably don't need it with Apotheosis, but that's okay. I wanted to give it a shot, basically. I wanted to say, you know what? There's a pretty good chance it'll hit something that we want. It didn't. I know we're fighting an elite, but with Apotheosis, if it's a good elite, maybe we'll be fine. Yeah, I think I screwed it a little bit. Draw 2. 1 is a block. Good. Now that the elite gives 3 dazes, they can get pretty annoying. I guess that is true. They can get pretty annoying. Yeah, those sentries with their dazes. Really, that fight can just go on for a long time. I think we got a little bit lucky to not take any damage. Okay. Regen potion. Oh, thank you. Actually, like a 10 out of 10 get. We'll play regen on the boss. We have enough block if we draw any blocks, so we'll just do it like this. Well, I mean... Man, that really sucks. It's fine, we have the regen potion. Excuse me. We'll save it for the elite fight, of course. We took, what, 7 damage? It is what it is. At least we had the weakness, the neutralize, reducing the damage we took. I think an upgraded footwork is awesome, but I also think a backstab innate might technically be better, because we're going to upgrade the defense once we play Apotheosis anyways. We need damage. But I'm still going to take the footwork. And honestly, it was for this guy. It was for this guy because if we play footwork, that's a permanent benefit for the entire fight. So we're just waiting on Apotheosis. We are not going to play Deadly Poison because we're probably going to draw it next turn. We can put up enough block if we draw both defends, but there's no guarantee we're going to draw both defends. And if we open up with 2 strikes, that's probably good enough. But this is exactly what I wanted. 2 strikes, 1 Deadly Poison. Now, each defend is nearly half of the damage output that he's dealing, and in fact, 11 versus 12, I'm just going to take 1. This should be a great elite fight for us. That's enough. We have a poison card coming up. We don't need the blocks. I didn't get the poison, though. But still, he's at 11 poison. We lose 2 decks. We're still above board. Above board? We're still above where we were when we started the fight. So yeah, he's dead. We took 1 damage on an elite. We healed with the regen potion. That's really good. Old coin. Now we definitely want to find a shop. It is tempting to take Cloak and Dagger, but with 2 poison cards added to the deck right now, I'd rather wait to see what we can get in the future. I kind of like what we got right now. This is enough block. I think this is a good run with a great set of relics and a great start. Block. Poison. Hit. You're dead. 11 damage. Not a problem, especially when you are gonna get weakened, my friend. Give me a draw? Honestly, I'm thinking maybe we can draw another neutralize and just keep him weak for longer. There you go. It's also 4 damage. Might as well. You're dead. Against room combats, we seem to be pretty strong. Mostly just because you can usually delay on a room combat. You can delay for a little while, and by delaying, play Apotheosis, be incredibly strong for the fight, and just kick the Christ out of the enemies. Nope, we want to do it like this. Like, we now have decks up, we wait for Apotheosis, once we play it, we defend. We're weak, oh no! 17 block for a leg sweep. And now we just slowly work him down. As long as we draw 1 defend a turn, that's enough. That is more than enough. The only thing that maybe I wish I would have done differently is not take Frozen Egg because of the fact that we play Apotheosis. But here's the thing, I like upgrading the powers anyways, because I like being able to play the powers without waiting for Apotheosis. Apotheosis will upgrade the strikes and defends. Dump the... what boss are we fighting? Slime again. Oh god. Dump the energy, take the Entropic Brew. I will take another leg sweep. Especially because we want things that apply weakness thanks to Paper Crane. We will rest. I think you need to. Okay, Slime. Don't kill me this time. There's Apotheosis. Good. Is there something you could get to guarantee pulling Apotheosis in the first turn? Asks Omega Weapon. Yes, there is. We could get a Bottled Lightning, which would allow me to get Apotheosis innate in hand every combat. Alternatively, this is good. Alternatively, what we could do is, if we were the defect, have a Seek. We don't have Seek in the Silent deck, unfortunately. We could take that Prismatic Shard and try to find a Seek, but that might ruin our chances of getting poison cards and stuff like that. There are ways that we can make it work. This is going to be a slow fight. We're going to have to remove a lot of slimes. He's only adding 3. At Ascension 19, he adds more, but... we'll probably flip him this turn. In fact, I think he's flipping anyways. 21 poison? Yeah. So... we should just hit him. And then play a slime. I could play the skill potion, but I'm thinking of waiting in case I need to use it to live. Because honestly, I think we got him. I want to block. I think if we wait and play our blocks, we win, because Noxious Fumes will just slowly ice these guys. These guys. You're currently at 41. If we hit you for 6, you'll go down to 35, which will cause you to split. But you are not splitting at 41. But if we hit him, we're not going to become frail. That's an interesting choice. Because we have so much good value in weakness and dex, I think I'm going to let him live for 1 more turn, then hit him hard on this turn. The guy on the right is still attacking, but whatever. We can put up 1 defend, only take 2 damage. I think that was worth it. You think there's an event you can choose to make a card innate? I have never seen that. I think that would be really cool if it existed, but I'll be honest with you, I've never seen that in the game. I don't think you can modify a card like that. I think the only way you can modify a card is by upgrading. I always thought that would be a cool mechanic, though, that if cards had, like, different types of upgrades you could give them, like, you could make this card innate, you could make this card cost 1 less, you could make this card, you know, deal 3 more damage, or give you 2 more block by, like... What I'm thinking is, like, slot the cards. Cards have slots, you can give them abilities, like a red gem gives them attack, a green gem gives them block, a blue gem makes them cost less, or something like that. Like, let you modify the cards a little bit more variably. I think that could be a little bit of an interesting way of handling it, but what do I know? The only way you can do that right now is with bottles. Get you, get rid of the slime. This has been a relatively easy boss fight. Thanks to the weakness, we were able to block the entire damage from the big turn of the slime. The current system is very streamlined. The current system is very balanced, let's say. You take Corpse Explosion, you take Runic Pyramid, and then you win. I'm not gonna say we win. I'm gonna say we've got a very freaking good run, and with Corpse Explosion, we would probably like to fight a couple of elites, especially because Paper Crane is actually good against the Book of Stabbing. I don't want to really fight the Burning Elite, though, but I would go multiple elite path. What we have to do, though, is go to a shop first. What about Elite, Camp? No, I still want to upgrade Apotheosis at some point. When the hell are we going to do that? I don't know. Let's just go to the shop first. Footwork. I'll play the skill potion. A free leg sweep is wonderful. Because then they're doing 17 damage. Give me 1 defend. Kinda sucks a little bit that we don't quite have the option available to us to upgrade Apotheosis, get it in hand, play it early. I think I've just got to hit him, because we have to Corpse Explosion him on the next turn. So I think you Deadly Poison, strike, and then hope that you have the energy to play Corpse Explosion next turn. And we actually do. We have to hit the guy on the right a little bit as well, but Corpse Explosion with a strike may do it. I certainly hope it does. I'm gonna try to draw Neutralize just for like 1 more hit of damage. Alright, let's see. Oh, you know what? They lost their block, and then they exploded. I did not realize that was gonna happen, honestly. Because we have Runic Pyramid, I'm gonna take a Prepared to allow me to recycle Draw. We could also take a Deflect. You know what? I'd rather take a Deflect. Hold it in hand to play it for 0. We're going to a shop. I can become cursed. I hate it, but... choose a card to add in. Dude, bullet time! With Runic Pyramid, you can play a lot of cards. Do we need it, though? Would I rather have, like, a Bouncing Flask? Or Piercing Whale? You know? Piercing Whale or Dodge and Roll, give me the Piercing Whale, especially against multi-elites. What do you take? Frail Lantern? It's gonna be like 500 gold. I think it's worth it. I like orange pellets, especially up against the heart. I've learned to enjoy that, but let's do it like this. It's not too bad. That's most of our gold gone. Give me the draw potion as well. We're not gonna visit too many shops at this point. Imagine if upgrading Grand Finale would make it always stay at the bottom of your draw pile. That's an interesting one. Dude, we have so many cards. It's a pretty good turn, though. He's a little bit poisoned. All we need to do is put up some block and then poison him some more. Can probably do it next turn. In fact, here's what we can do this turn. Apply 3 poison next turn, then the 6 from Corpse Explosion. You're dead. Easy fight. Predator, Masterful Stab, Leg Sweep. We have 2 leg sweeps. I don't think we need a third one. Dude, I have to upgrade Apotheosis. Even though we don't fight one elite, I think I have to upgrade Apotheosis. We haven't done it yet, and it was the first card that we added to the deck. It has to be done. It's there we go. It's such an incredible value. It has to be done whenever we can. Now, Snecko is horrible and horrifying, so hopefully we can kill this guy before he gets too out of control. Maybe we should have popped Entropic Brew and tried to get Artifact. I don't like that, but I'll play the defend. Free. Free. We can dump something that's expensive. We're going to play... We don't need to play Footwork this turn. Let's play Survivor to dump Leg Sweep. Then we'll play a Corpse Explosion. He's at 22 poison. I think we're going to be fine here. It's very risky having Runic Pyramid against this guy, though. It's incredibly risky, but I think we're going to make it. Leg Sweep. Give me a defend. He's still taking 21 poison. We have to do 14 damage. I don't think we can, but I don't think we can afford to just keep blocking forever. No, actually, literally, technically we can, because he's dead now. I had to think about it. It's like, actually, no, blocking is exactly what we want. Alright, you're dead. That was scary. I think a dodge and roll with Dex up and upgraded is really good. Now, we can upgrade again. What do we upgrade now? I think we want to upgrade probably Corpse Explosion because it's so important to play. I'm gonna take the key. We don't need card draw, and I will fight an elite. This is perfect. Actually the elites that I wanted to fight, I believe. So I will definitely draw. Corpse Explosion is what we want, but we don't have to play it right now. We can wait. You know, we don't have to wait. Give me the Intangibility Potion. Play attacks. I want to hit this guy first, even though the Taskmaster has the most HP, because I want to make sure that we can at least kill 2 of them as quickly as possible. 9, 13, 8. Well, we can put up enough block, I think. 11 plus 8, we can get to 19 block. We're going to take a little bit of damage. If I strike, that's another 10, that's another 5. So that's another 15 damage, that's 26 damage. It's not enough to kill unless the Strength Potion gives us +2 on each. If it only gives us +1 on this strike, it won't do enough. So let's think. The strike would go to 11 damage minus 25%. 11 damage minus 25% is a reduction in 2. This should still do 9. And this will go from 6 to 8 minus 2, which is 6. So I think if we pop the Strength Potion, we can kill 2 enemies and take 8, or we could play Leg Sweep and a Survivor, and this will drop him down to minus 40%, probably take him down minus 4? It's either minus 3 or minus 4. 9, 8, 9. You know, Doom down to 7. Let's just do it like this. Oh, dude, this is actually perfect. Just want to take as little damage as possible. We're only taking 1 thanks to that neutralize. And I think... You're dead. You're dead. Definitely. That was a good elite fight. We used potions, but we got full potions out of it. Concentrate is good for energy. You can play a lot of cards, especially when it's upgraded. I kind of like it. We can hold on to a lot of cards and then dump them to get extra energy. The apparitions are also interesting, but I don't like to lose that much max HP. If it gave you 5, maybe, but, you know, we're on Ascension 15 plus, which means that it drops it from 5 to 3. They're not upgraded initially. If I had the Toxic Egg, maybe. I do like being able to hold on to them for when you need to play them, but I just don't like... You know? I'm gonna do it. I never take these apparitions. In fact, this is the first time I've ever taken them on the save file, I believe. If we can upgrade them, they're wonderful because they'll stay on our hand forever, but I do worry. I do worry a lot about not drawing them when we need to, taking a lot of damage when we have nothing else in hand, but with extra card draw turn 1, maybe we can make it work. Let's frickin' try. Snake Plant. At least we have better weakness. We don't need to defend because we're going to draw them and we have Piercing Wail. Might as well. We're going to play Leg Sweep when we draw it, probably. That was a good turn, though. Good Apotheosis. So give me a Footwork. Now, we don't need Footwork, actually. We can play Apparition or play a Piercing Wail plus a Deflect. I would like to play a Piercing Wail and a Deflect, then give me Deadly Poison, then give me a Single Strike. Next turn we'll play Footwork, Concentrate, Apparition, or Strikes if we need to. He went down to... Yeah, they went down to 15 or 12 damage, I forget which. You know what? There you go, you went down to 12, good enough. So much block coming up, good god. Dump these 3. Oh, we only need to dump 2? Oh, that's wonderful. Dump these 2 then. Get more poison on this boy. So far, so good. I would love, by the way, to be able to add more max HP. I would love to get any relic that gave me HP at this point. That would be freaking lovely. Unload, no. We do not want to discard our cards. We don't need Crowd Control, we have Corpse Explosion. We don't need Setup to make something free. It is interesting to make like an expensive card free, but I don't think we're going to need it. I'm going to hope that we get an Energy Relic out of the boss fight, of course. So, do we heal? Oh, luckily we have Regal Pello, so we can heal more than just 9. But do we Recall or do we Smith? If we Smith, what would we want? Maybe Apparitions, honestly, to make them not exhaust? Or we could just get the key right now. I'm going to go for the key. I'm going to go for the key so that on the next floor we can actually take more advantage of what we otherwise have. We don't need rare cards. I like having extra energy turn 1. I like having the Paper Crane. It's incredibly useful. So we're going to say leave. I oftentimes don't leave that guy hanging, but we're going to do it this time. And we're going to upgrade these apparitions. These are going to be how I live, I suppose. Can we put up enough block? We can put up nearly enough block. You know? We should save it. It's the only upgraded apparition in the deck right now. Let's take 4 damage. Save the apparition for when it's like a lethal turn. Apotheosis. Deep breath. Want to draw defends. That's good enough. It's going to be a bit of a slow fight because of the fact that we don't really have that much offense, minus poison, but we'll still be able to hit him hard eventually. We don't need to draw. We need 4 energy, though. 4 energy is a big one if we can make it happen. No point in attacking, so we'll put up block and weakness. We're only missing footwork as our power. Everything else is out. Can hit him. And now we have a handful of defense. Flechettes now is a great pickup as well if we can find it, but... yeah, once we play Apotheosis and a bunch of poison cards, all we want in our hand is defense. That's all we need. All we need to do is block. Footwork, neutralize, 2 defends. Don't even need both defends, but I'll do it anyways. Could have played the deflect or something, but I want to hold on to deflect for when it's important. I kind of also want to hold on to concentrate for the same reason. If we need to play a lot of blocks, well, that's what that's for. So I'm actually going to dump an Apparition. We only need 1 in hand at any one moment. $42 poison. That's a lot of poison. Can't do anything with the strike. I don't know, dump it for 1 card draw? We'll dump the defend as well. Get that out of here. He's hitting me for 31. Oh no. What am I gonna do? I guess I'll just put up a bunch of block. I would love to be able to play a lot of attacks this turn. In fact, this is probably a good time for concentrate. Concentrate, dump the reflex, and dump acrobatics because we have plenty of cards in hand right now. Then we will poison him, dump a card, get block next turn. Next turn he's going to be hitting for like 50. 44. It's like 50. 26, we have 26 block. Yo, this is going very well. Can even apply a little bit of poison in this turn. For having 3 energy and taking 4 damage, just goes to show you the power of Runic Pyramid Apotheosis, not necessarily Apparitions. We haven't even played them yet. I feel like I need to play them to get them out of the deck at some point, but, you know, if we're not taking damage, why bother? I can't even hit him with the strike. I'm just playing it to get out of the hand. 66 damage. Leg sweep. You're doing 38 damage. Give me a concentrate to get more weakness, more block. We're gonna take 1 damage. Nah, I'd rather take none. 23. Take 0 damage. You are dead. We got hit once in the fight. We nearly perfected it. That's pretty good. Now, would very much like... Dude, After Image innate? Yes. Yes, please. We would very much like to have more max HP, but the After Image makes me feel a lot better about possibly fighting the Heart. Because with the... Since we have to fight the Elite, I think you go Black Star. Since we have to fight the, fighting the Heart, After Image is so nice because you don't take 1 damage every card you play. And it's a power turn 1, which is pretty good. But yeah, I'm a little bit wary about fighting all these Elites, but, you know, let's frickin' go. We have to at least fight the Burning Elite. I mean, After Image... Do we even need the After Image? We're not going to have full block on this turn, and we're not going to kill an enemy. Actually, you know what? We could. We could. 9, strike, play a defend, take 4. We have the regen potion, so we can take a little bit of damage, but I think we got to kill. I think that's a pretty good use of the potion. We can heal on the next combat that's going to last a little while. We don't need to play it right now. Nine, 5 is 14. I can hit you once. Could also concentrate and then acrobatics, but let's just do it next turn. We can... Oh, there goes the intangibility, of course. Yeah, let's do it this turn so that we can maybe draw Apotheosis with Acrobatics and then still have the energy to play it. Man, it is deep in that discard pile, unfortunately. I don't even want to frickin' shuffle. Just, let me hit you. There it is. Not like it matters, because he's already dead, but we took 3 damage. 4 damage? We took something. Something like that. I don't think we need those cards. Oh my god, I was gonna say, I don't really want to go to a shop, but there we are. Mayhem, play the top card of your draw pile. What boss are we fighting? Power Boss. I'd rather not play Mayhem against Power Boss. He's only gonna gain 1 strength because we're not on Ascension 19, but maybe I just want to instead remove a card, like a strike. We don't need strikes. We'll start dumping them to make the deck better. Skip the shop, and I guess we'll visit this shop and see what happens. We can't, I mean, if we get the gold, we can definitely afford more card removal. No! Traitor. Lose 4 HP. It's actually not that bad. Orb Walker, you're not that bad either. Not a great turn 1. We've got to get that Apotheosis innate somehow. I don't know how, but it would be a great coup to make that card innate. Give me intangibility so I can apply poison. I'm realizing we're also very slow at getting the poison out there. We only have like 4 poison cards in the deck. Deadly Poison, Noxious Fumes, Deadly Poison, Corpse Explosion. Corpse Explosion is amazing, but we need more offense, I'm realizing. So let's start putting in more offense if we can. 15 damage. We can put up enough block this turn. We should. Hit him once. 18 damage. Well, we will have enough energy. And we have enough draw. Then we can hit him. Hit him. Still taking no damage. We can probably dump Acrobatics, but we'll just draw good cards next turn. I should probably be spending the energy, though, because if you're not spending the energy, what are you doing with it? Okay, he's dead, as long as we don't get hit by the burn. Good stuff. Should have definitely played the regen potion. I did forget, to be perfectly honest with you, but that's okay. We have 4 physical damage cards. We don't need a terror. In fact, we need to start removing the cards that we do have. You Catalyst. Thank you, shop. Now, an elite. I'm gonna skip. I think in order to we don't want to upgrade, we don't want to play Catalyst early. Dude, what the hell do you do here? We have to fight the Burning Elite, which means I don't want to risk being low on HP. We have a regen potion, we don't need to rest, so I'm actually just going to do an upgrade, and we'll upgrade the other apparitions. Dude, I'm so worried about 33 max HP. It's not good. This is also, like, not fantastic draw, but, you know, goodbye Apparition. How much damage are they doing? They're doing a lot of damage, but we have an Apparition. Then we can Corpse Explosion and take 1 damage, and as soon as 1 Darkling dies, the other ones will go as well. Okay, we want Leg Sweep, Deflect, 18 damage. If we play 1 card, we'll be at 18 block. Give me the Noxious. Catalyst kills you. Didn't draw it, but that's okay. You know, honestly, give me the Apparition, and then hit these guys once. That should mean that they die. Right, I gotta remember also, this guy, when he explodes, it won't hit the armor. The block will be gone from the enemies when he explodes, so we don't need to worry about that so much. Just gonna put up block, just in case I miscalculated. Yeah. The armor disappears, then they get hit by the explosion, which is really good. We have no strength, we don't need any more blocks, even though that one's free. We fight the Burning Elite. It's the giant head with 8 metallicize. That's a lot of metallicize, but we can work around it. Eight, 9, 10, 11 block. No, let's take none. This guy scares me, but if we can apply lots of poison and then catalyst him, we should be fine. We've got to get that poison stacking high, though, before we catalyst. We can hold catalyst for as long as we need to. I'd rather not play it for 36 poison. I'd rather play it after we play Deadly Poison or Corpse Explosion. We're going to draw the Apparition soon. But we're not doing anything else with our energy this turn. So what do you think? He's going to start hitting big on the next turn. I still think you wait. I think you wait for a little bit more poison to come around. But we gotta dump cards from our hand, right? Well, in that case, 1 leg sweep to keep the weakness going on is fine. 36 poison is pretty good. It means he's dead in 10 turns. Less than that, really. We don't play strikes. I'm gonna wait on the catalyst. Still not bad. This is what we want. We want an Apparition, Corpse Explosion, then play Catalyst on a future turn. So Apparition, Corpse Explosion. He's at 25 poison. The next turn we Apparition, Deadly Poison. I don't think you can wait anymore. I think you Apparition Catalyst now. He's at 70 poison. Dump a card. We'll start blocking on future turns. Why are you still here? He's only doing 33. That weakness is very good. In fact, 3 defends is enough. I would love another Catalyst. That Catalyst, though, it gives us a win condition. Against this guy, against the Heart, it gives us a very good win condition for the future, which I like. I think I'm gonna play Deflect, keep Apparition. We'll play Defend, Defend. No, we don't have 3 blocks in hand. Ooh. We could play Piercing Wail and Concentrate, I think. 31, yeah, that's enough. Then Defend, Defend, Deflect, Neutralize. Apparition, Deadly Poison with more poison once we draw it. 14... 25, 36 block. Actually, with Afterimage, this is enough block. Gotta remember, the Afterimage is important. It does factor in a little bit. 42, that's nothing. Leg sweep. Give me a Fend. Me a Concentrate to dump the strike and the poison because he's dead next turn. We'll just put a block. Didn't take any damage on the Burning Elite, so I'm feeling very happy about that, honestly. Peace Pipe, Thread, and Needle. Peace Pipe doesn't work, or it doesn't help us that much, although we can maybe remove the other 2 strikes. Thread and Needle, it's more block, it's fine. I'll take another free Deflect, because we have 3 energy, I think free cards are good. Take Gremlin Horn. You know, let's do it. probably would want to save that for the next turn. So let's play Defend. Deadly Poison, 16 block. I'd rather not take any damage, so I'm going to hit you with the Neutralize. Next turn we'll play Apparition, because they're probably going to attack. In fact, they're definitely going to attack. There's so many freaking daggers on the screen right now. Apparition. Dodge and roll. Might as well play... We should have played that Apparition, but at least I played the second one. We are going to also be wounded. We can discard them with Concentrate. The wounds are not that bad. Apotheosis. Still no poison, by the way. Just pointing that out. You're going to do 25 damage. You're going to do 25 damage. I can't kill you. You don't add wounds. You don't matter. Strike you. We get energy back and card draw when they self-detonate. That's funny. Already have enough block. In that case, give me a Concentrate, Reflex, Defend. We need to draw more. We need to draw more. There we go. Good freaking lord. Our last 5 cards are all of our poison. We desperately need more in the deck. I understand that now. 54 poison's enough. You're dead in 3 turns. In fact, we'll kill you. That'll take you to... Let's draw. That'll take you to 12 poison. Strike won't do it. Deadly Poison won't do it either. I don't want to play the Apparition, though, so I think I'm just going to put up block. I don't really care about wounds. We can kill the Reptomancer with the Corpse Explosion next turn if we have to. Not a problem. You're dead. You're dead. At this point, just to show that I can, there's also 45 block. We get War Paint, which is 2 random skills being upgraded. Blur. And it hit 2 good skills, too. How is this working? How are we still alive? Not taking damage. How are we still alive? We have 33 HP. That's not a lot of HP. We're gonna take 1 damage and lose 1 plated armor. Good thing we don't have Runic Pyramid or Runic Dodecahedron. Forgot which one and what it was frickin' called. Do we take a curse? A curse is not bad. If we say no, we're gonna take damage. Interesting choice. Well, I suppose you say a curse is not that bad. Did it get added to, like, my draw pile or anything? Nope, it's just in the deck. We'll get it next combat. Weird. Blur. Defend. Defend. $22 damage. We have enough block already. Good time for Corpse Explosion and a... Honestly, 69 poison is plenty. We should have probably concentrated the Deadly Poison, but whatever. I'll just do it this turn. I don't know why I decided to both hold onto the strike and not play it, but whatever. We got a curse. Not a good curse. We don't need card draw. Outmaneuver could be really nice if we can get extra energy on a turn when we know we're going to need it. So I'll take it. You're not doing anything turn 1. I kind of like it and hate it because I wish we had more attacks, weirdly enough. I guess we can play all of our good attacks. Burns, at least the burns don't stay in your hand. They do get discarded at the end of a turn, which is really nice. 14, you'll probably lose... You're gonna lose like 20 damage. You'll go down to like 25, maybe a little bit more than that. We can probably put up enough block. 27? We can put up enough that I'm happy. fact, we can put up enough block. That's pretty good. Horrible turn, but we can blur. I need to play that to get better cards in hand is the thing, so we're gonna do it. And then we will blur, dodge, leg sweep. We'll start stacking our hand again on the next 2 turns. There's Apotheosis, Corpse Explosion. Might as well save the Neutralize and play it when he's not intangible. Yoink. Give me the outmaneuver. We have nothing else to do with our energy on this turn. I don't know if you're going to do your multi-hit or your big hit on the next turn. You're doing your big hit, but we probably can put up enough block. Definitely can. You're intangible. Don't need to hit you. We have 6 energy. Play what you need. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Jozuk, hello, welcome. How you doing? 12 damage. We have a deflect, that'll get us there. 1, 2, 3, 13. We'll take 1. I'd rather take none. So give me the defend instead. That literally gets us enough block. So we'll do it like this. Oh, you know what we had? Oh, we had the plated armor, you fool. Look, sometimes I forget about stuff like that, okay? Honestly, dump the strike. It's a very defendy heavy deck with the poison thrown in for damage, but I'm having a hard time actually busting through this guy. Blur. Catalyst. Now you're dead in 2 turns, taking no damage. Because we have Blur, I'll play that. I mean, no need to play anything. This is a weirdly long but good fight against this guy. I know he's already dead, I just want to see how flashy I can get with it, you know? Neutralize, acrobatics, dump, burn, give me a deflect, apparition. Ugh. Stinging Bowl, Mummified Hand. Mummified Hand is really good because we do have powers that we want to play with other cards. Singing Bowl, I mean, I guess we can take value for that right now. Plus 2 max HP. Honestly, getting the max HP is nice. We'll go for a random rare relic. I don't want to heal the full, because, you know, we're at full. Apotheosis, Afterimage, Blur, Defend. Might as well play Acrobatics this turn. We're gonna be fine against the Hexaghost. We have Leg Sweep. He's also only doing 18 damage. You know what? We have so low max HP. I thought we would take a lot more, but we're actually full. Would you look at that? Might as well draw. Oh, we got energy. Okay, well, let's dump some garbage, like a Leg Sweep. We have 54 block. Definitely do not need that much block, but what the hell else am I supposed to do? We should concentrate on this turn. Dump Parasite, dump Reflex. Might as well hit him. Might as well dump the Ascender's Bane, because we don't care. 30 poison. That's enough. We can play other poison enabling cards now, and you know he's on the clock. I'd actually like to draw more. Which is a great thing to say. We have enough draw in our deck. You know, we are constantly having a handful of cards that are good cards that we want to play. It's pretty sweet. What was free? Strike. Taking no damage, might as well blur, defend, deflect because we have blur, he's dead. We're gonna get a rare relic from this. Unfortunately, we're not gonna get 2 because of Black Star, but we're gonna get tough bandages. It's a little bit of extra block, sure, why not? And we're definitely gonna go max HP. We need to get as much as we can. We're only gonna get like another 4, maybe 6, because we're gonna fight the elites on the next floor. Whatever, I'll take it. That made an Apparition free, that made a Survivor free. Okay, defend. I can put up another 20 block, not enough. I'm just gonna play the Apparition then and the outmaneuver. Apparitions are very good against this guy. Especially when we have nothing else to play. 3 energy. I'll take us to about 30 block. This will block a whole lot. I think you gotta play another Apparition. Unless we can do enough damage on the strike. You know, actually, we can put up enough block. Barely, but we did. Saving the Apparitions for as long as possible. There's my poison, thank you very much. Man, if only we had just more energy. I'm gonna Apparition on this turn, specifically so that I can give him just a lot of poison on the next turn. It's kinda hoping to draw another Apparition, but that's okay. Neutralize, he's doing 39 damage. We can get to 28, 29, 30, 34 block, I think. Although I guess he is going to lose a little bit more damage thanks to the poison itself. Play Deep Breath. Yeah, Deadly Poison, Catalyst, Blur. I think we're fine now. We just had to wait until we could get the Catalyst out there. Now that we have it out there, I think we're actually perfectly fine. Give me draw. We want Noxious. I made Leg Sweep free. I'm gonna play it. Dump a strike. 54 damage. Let's see you get through that. Strength potion. Don't need it. We're not like a strength heavy deck. I think a second footwork totally works. We might not need it, but more block, especially with Mummified Hand, is probably super valuable. I'm gonna take it, even though it's -2 max HP. And we are going to Toke, I believe. I would very much like to remove the rest of these strikes from my deck. Let's do it. Should have definitely removed the Curse. Although, maybe that max HP is gonna matter. Oh well. I think an Afterimage is worth playing here because we're going to get stuff for free. I think we're going to play Leg Sweep. And then I'm going to keep you weak. And play Footwork because we're going to want it. Hit you. Can't play the Blur, but we'll just play it next turn. It's not too bad. 24 damage. Not too much. This might be a good turn for the Apparition because we don't really have enough blocks. Actually, we do! We can get enough block. They're only doing 24. Poison, Blur, Survivor, dump an Apparition, play a Deflect. Maybe dump Concentrate. Nah, dump the Apparition. Hold one Apparition. Blur, Survivor, dump an Apparition, Deadly Poison. They're doing 26 damage. We have 32 block. Don't even play the Deflect. Good stuff. It's been a long run, but we are... It's a very strategic run. Thanks to Runic Pyramid, the extra weakness, the fact that we're playing powers against the power boss. I like it. We actually did also get pretty good value out of Black Star now that I'm looking. We're going to play all of our powers, I think. Because this is Ascension 18, not 19, he's only gaining 1 strength per power, so I think it is worth it. But if we could wait and play this after he's flipped, it might be for the best. Problem is, I really need to freaking kill these jerks. I need my poison. It's at the bottom of this thick deck that we've created of 34 cards full of, well, good stuff, really. Some good stuff in that deck. This might be a good Apparition turn. Because I think we need to get Noxious out there. It made footwork free. That's scary. I'll do it. Just waiting on Corpse Explosion. Once we get Corpse Explosion, they're all dead, and we'll get it in within 2 turns. Apotheosis is also at the bottom of the deck. How much block can we put up? 10, 20, 30, 40, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. We can put up 52 block pretty easily. So let's play Defend, Defend. They're doing 45, 47 damage. I think we gotta play everything. But I'll play everything, hold on to the Apparition. Come on, just give me like a Corpse Explosion Catalyst, and then we got this guy. There we go. I don't want to take 26, so I think I'll Corpse Explosion Apparition. We'll take 0. He's dead next turn already. We don't need to play Catalyst. We can wait for Catalyst on the Awakened one. He's doing a lot of damage, but that's what the Leg Sweep is for. In fact, I might even want to save it for the next turn, because I want to see how much damage he's doing. He's probably going to drop down to like 7 times 4. And I think I need to play another Defend. So there we go. Oh boy, card draw. 15 damage, easy. In fact, we're already there. Just hit him. We should have no problems against this guy at this point. Hold on to the Apparition forever. We will, might as well just dump Parasite. I did not see how much damage he was doing. We're gonna take a little bit of a hit. I thought he was doing 13, but it must have changed when I was looking away. Yeah, I mean it definitely did, because that was a little bit silly on my part. Oops, it's fine. It's all good. It's all good. It's all good. Yeah, at this point we just wait. We play our blocks. We out-block him easily. Hold on to the Apparition forever. We'll Catalyst. Maybe phase 2, the voids are very annoying. Maybe I'll try to, like, put a whole lot of, blocks in my hand. Give me a dodge and roll and a defend. And a defend. We have 2 Apparitions now. I don't think we're going to take any more damage. I'm a little disappointed that I even took the damage that we had taken just because of a weird, silly misplay, I think. But it is what it is. Okay. Healed up a little bit, but then you got hit. So this turn we're not gonna concentrate. We're going to play nothing. We're gonna play nothing. He's gonna die. He's gonna roll over. Next turn, we open up with the Concentrate on Reflex. We'll Deep Breath to draw. We'll play our Defense. We'll play our Poison. We'll Catalyst maybe. Open up with the Concentrate. dump reflex, dump apparition. We don't need both. Also get a little bit of block for doing that too. Then, give me some draw. I will make you weak. Already have enough block. Hit him, outmaneuver. Definitely worth playing Catalyst now, because it'll put him to like 45 poison. Yeah, this is good. $84 poison. So we're gonna make it at least to the 4th act. I do worry a bit about the... Should play dodge and roll. I do worry a bit about the elites. They do deal a just absolute buttload of damage. And the elites will add burns to my hand immediately, but thanks to Runic Pyramid, we're gonna have a full hand of cards to play, which I do enjoy. We just need block on this turn. You know, someone was kind enough to inform me on the previous run, one of the previous runs, that the Burning Elite is a straight asshole, and he will just... Not the Burning Elite, but the Elite on the next floor. He's a straight jerk. He's just gonna add those burns directly on top of your draw pile. You're guaranteed to draw them. Sucks, but we can deal with that easily thanks to Runic Pyramid. We just get -2 draw, but we open up with 7 cards at the beginning of combat. Should be fine. Okay, we have 1 shop, 265 gold. Honestly, we do not need strikes. Maybe we should have removed the curse. I don't want to lose the max HP, weirdly enough. +7 max HP seems really good. So does Noxious Fumes, so does Mayhem. Mayhem makes a card free and gives us a free card every turn. Considering we have energy problems, I think this is super worth it. We can't afford Mayhem and Noxious. We do need more poison in the deck. It is kind of a win condition, but once we play a few poison cards in Catalyst, even at 80 poison, that's 10 turns to a kill. That's fine. Mayhem for a free card every turn is really good. The problem with it is that you don't get value the turn you play it, except you do get Mummified Hand. It might accidentally play something like Concentrate, Survivor, Apparition, Piercing Wail that exhausts. This is a tough call. We don't need Orichalcum, we're going to be playing lots of blocks. I kind of feel like Mayhem is not bad on the Heart fight in particular. Could also get a potion like Liquid Bronze, Swift Potion. I'm going to take a Mayhem. It's a little bit more interesting, and I think I'm also going to take the Draw Potion. Mayhem is a slow play, but I think it'll work. Depending, of course, on when you get it. This is a good time for Apparition. We'll play it next turn. After Image. Poison. Poison. I will probably draw. I could block Potion. I'm gonna block Potion, just so we take no damage. We can Apparition on this next turn and take 0 damage easily. There's the burns. I think this is a very good time for the Apparition, because we're not putting up enough block. So we'll play it. Dodge and roll. And end turn. That was a horrible turn. You're doing 57. I was kind of hoping for another Apparition, but... It's definitely a good time for footwork. We can concentrate acrobatics. We can neutralize the guy on the left, although he's not going to get neutralized. We have concentrate, we have deflects. I think we want to... Footwork. Made Mayhem free. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 6. This is fine. We're going to dump a strike. We need to turn around. It saves a lot of damage. Then we need to play a lot of blocks. We have a lot of blocks. Defend, 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 defend. In fact, if we're doing this, There's no point really in playing the Concentrate, because it'll discard everything else. So even if we take damage, I think this is it. I think we're going to take a tiny bit of damage. We took 4. More than I would like. Not that bad. We played a free Noxious Fumes. There's Apotheosis. He's got 99 block, excuse me. Thinking about concentrating to block and Corpse Explosion. $27 poison. That's pretty good poison value. Get the card out of my hand. He's dead in like 4 turns. All we need to do is survive now. Free defend. Already have enough block. Give me a shuffle. Picked up a lot more energy, which is a little unfortunate. Because I don't want to turn around. So instead I'm going to Deadly Poison. I am going to Deadly Poison you. I want to make sure that he dies when he explodes. 7 times 4. We have enough block. With 2 Apparitions in hand, we're not taking any more damage. We took 5. Or I should say we're down 5. Footwork was played, I think. Being down 5 HP after the Elite is not too bad. 8 damage, 60 damage. Gotta turn around. Because we have so many defends... Yeah. We can actually get away with that. Put up 68 block. You need 5 more poison to die, which means Deadly Poison will do it. Acrobatics. Give me an outmaneuver. I almost hit end turn. He's not gonna die. He's on 2 HP. Free defend. Hit him with the strike. Okay. Bag of Prep Shuriken. I like them. I like them both. Bag of Prep is pretty damn important. And the Shuriken, for more strength, actually matters 0 because we only have 2 attacks. I mean, I could add in a Sucker Punch. I don't think that's worthwhile. Oh my lord. It's that was interesting. I don't think we need Crippling Cloud. Yes, it's poison once, but I'd rather just take the max HP, honestly. We have a very big opening hand. Unblocked attack damage. So getting hit from Beat of Death won't lose plated armor, which is nice. We're definitely going to play a lot of cards this turn, especially because we have Leg Sweep and Blur. We can roll block over. So, after image. Mayhem. Did hit Blur. Can play Leg Sweep. Might as well play the strike. So Apparitions are here to save my life if I need them. You're doing 15 damage. We lost Catalyst. Oh my god, that's... It's not the end of the world, but good lord, that's like worst case scenario. The poison will still get stacked up, but we needed that Catalyst to get him to like 100 poison. This is going to be much more difficult now. Well, we can easily get enough block. We need to get rid of 3 cards. Get rid of Piercing Wail. He's going to be weak for a long time. Get rid of the Apparition. We're going to draw more Apparitions in the future. I just want to play the blocks on this turn. That's enough. Oh, man, losing that Catalyst sucks, especially when we have not yet drawn Noxious. There we go. Apotheosis. You know, honestly, good enough. We exhausted 2 cards, we played a power. Can't complain. Okay, now he has no artifact protection anymore. We are going to play a block. A block. Probably going to play another block. Good enough. We have this wound in hand, but we can dump it with acrobatics. Although we've got the reflex, so I don't know. Free Piercing Wail, you know, if we're gonna get it on a turn, it's a good turn to get it. Draw Neutralize? 20 poison. Not a lot of poison. This is gonna be a long fight, I think. It's free, so let's do it. But we have good blocks. Block is what this deck does, and then we hope that the boss HP is just gonna slowly tick up. Is that an Acrobatics? Deep Breath. There's nothing to do on this turn. There's literally nothing to do on this turn. We have to discard cards. We need to draw more. We need to draw a lot more. So he's going to start doing 2 Beat of Death, which means that we will start taking damage even from Mayhem. It's annoying, but sure. I think I'm going to play Corpse Explosion. I need to get that poison up. We'll play Deflex on this turn if we have to. I will play 1. We can play an Apparition next turn because he's going to do his multi-hit. Because of these Apparitions, by the way, I don't know, Parasite? Because of the Apparitions, we can wait for him to gain, you know, 17, 50 strength, whatever. We can just play the Apparitions to get out of his multi-hits, but we do need to be putting up more block. That's enough block. You know, he's gonna get Stabbing Effect next, and then after Stabbing Effect, then he's gonna get plus 10 strength, and then after that he's gonna get like plus 50 strength. So we need to start killing him faster. Weakness has been really nice. I'm gonna blur, defend, defend. Might as well, we have the blur and the energy. Choose a card to discard. I don't know what we played. Survivor. It's a good card. Good hand. 4 times 15. What did we play? Deadly Poison? You know, we need to stack up the poison. He's dead in 8 turns now, and we can live 8 turns. With 3 Apparitions, even if he gains plus 10 strength, we're gonna live 8 turns. That's not a problem. We do need to put up a lot of block this turn. We can... We'll have to play the Deflex, though, I think. I could play the Concentrate, but I'd rather play the Deflect. He's actually doing 60, more than I thought. That's perfect block. Corpse Explosion. He's gonna explode for 2,400 damage. If he makes it that far. Give me a dodge. Give me an Acrobatics. Dump the Parasite. And honestly, give me an outmaneuver. We're gonna need a lot of energy next turn, I think. So there's plus 10 strength. It matters mostly on his next turn, the turn where he does, you know, frickin' X. He's gonna do 12 times 15 damage. I don't think we're gonna be able to block that, but we have Blur, so honestly, I'm gonna give it a shot. If we can save the Apparitions, why not? We are gonna win. It, like, mathematically, we have enough block, we have enough good block with the Apparitions, we'll be fine. Oh my god, that is 180 damage. Okay, you know, fine. Have an Apparition. You happy now? Are you entertained? Are you not entertained? Have more poison. Get these cards out of the way here. Dump the wound. Good enough. It has been a long run. It has been a tough run. But thanks in no small part to Paper Crane and Runic Pyramid and the innate apotheosis from the opening gambit, we are going to win. The heart is dead. It is doing Hold on, I'm gonna open calc, because that's a big number. The heart is doing 645 damage. Luckily, we don't need to worry about that, though. Good lord. That was a tough run. I think we may have flawlessed the heart, because we only took damage from Beat of Death, not actual attacks. But I don't know how the game calculates flawlesses. Good run. Ascension level 19 has now been unlocked as the Silent. Ooh, we're getting up there. We're getting up there. 600 damage on your 30 max HP. Yeah, 30 max HP is not where I want to be. Specifically because I've had problems in the past going up against the heart and not being able to get good enough draw to block the damage that was incoming. Weirdly enough, I suppose it didn't matter on this deck because of the fact that we had Runic Pyramid, because of the fact that we could hold on to blocks and we had +6 dex thanks to the footworks, you know, minus damage incoming thanks to Paper Crane. Because of those factors, we didn't have that much of a problem against the heart. And we had 9 cards in innate, which was very nice because Runic Pyramid meant that we could almost always have cards to play every turn, even if we had, 5 statuses being drawn. So because of those factors, I suppose the Council of Ghosts getting 3 apparitions was not that bad. It actually did save us on the run, believe it or not, because we did not put up enough block to stop the heart from killing us. You know, we did not have that many poison cards in the deck. It was mostly block with a little bit of poison thrown in there. We should have probably added in some more poison cards, but, you know, with a weakness Runic Pyramid deck, I like going block. I like going block because you can just hold on to the good blocks and play them for perfect value every turn. We had Crowd Control with Corpse Explosion. It was a fantastic get. I don't think we would have lived without it. And I don't think we would have lived without the Apotheosis innate from the opening Gambit. Because of the fact that we had Apotheosis meant that we could make those apparitions stick around for longer. All of our cards were upgraded and, you know, being extremely effective. We needed it. I think the Mayhem at the end, taking it right before the Elite fight, wasn't that bad. You know, maybe the poison would have been a little bit better for the heart specifically, but, you know, Mayhem isn't that bad. It was a bit of an annoyance to lose 2 HP per Beat of Death. I suppose if you were on Ascension level 19, you probably would not want to play Mayhem, because it would, unless you had 2 After Images, because it would cost you 2 HP every time you played a card. Maybe 3 on Ascension level 19 because of the fact that the heart Beat of Death goes up to level 3. Still, a good run. Yes, it was a gamble to go on the low max HP, but it paid out. Can't complain. Maybe I should be taking the Apparition event more often, but I don't like taking it unless you can upgrade them. I took it this time because of Apotheosis, because we could upgrade the cards once we drew Apotheosis. There's a chance you can hold on to the apparitions because of Runic Pyramid and be able to play it whenever you feel the need to. It worked. Good run. And for those of you on YouTube, thank you very much for watching. Like the video if you enjoyed it, subscribe for more. Check me out on Twitch for when I go live, support me on Twitch, Patreon, and Streamlabs. And I hope to see you here again for the next round of Enter the Slay the Spire to Slay the Spire.